purchasing the vehicle, okay, I don't want to, I get it. Ooh, like we're not cars, but I'm using the analogy to illustrate how men feel about the topic. Men have to make their money, increase their value, right? Buy the car, and it's disrespectful to you as the man purchasing the vehicle for the seller to come and tell you, oh, we're gonna put a for sale sign on it after you spent all your money and time to purchase it.
But we were talking about already having the for sale sign.
Exactly.
And then you purchase it, so the for sale sign is supposed to come off.
Oh, that's what guys go for, is to get a girl with OnlyFans and then take the sign off? Like,
well, I mean,
to get them to stop doing what they're doing?
You're no longer on the market, right? You have a man now.
No, being sexy is your
Hold on.
profession, baby.
Okay, I get that. But here's the thing. Like, a big part of what men want in a woman is purity and not embarrassing them. Men don't ask for much from women.
Would you get with a sexual model?
No.
So,
as a main girl, never.
But
no.
for the men who do get with a sexual model,
most guys don't want that, which is why anytime a guy gets with a dancer, a stripper, OnlyFans girl, whatever, that tough conversation always comes. I want you to quit.
And that's not right.
Can I
baby?
ask?
How's that not right?
No matter what, it ain't
So
right.
you drive around with a for sale sign on your vehicles that you purchase? Exactly.
At the end of the day, it's a choice.
That's my point. Like, you see, I'm just giving the other side, and all of you would have an issue with driving around a vehicle that had a for sale sign. But then when I say, yo, if you meet a guy, you need to change for that man, it's a problem.
What kind of car you drive? BMW. So, if you met a girl who's, I hate BMWs, sell that bitch. You had it for 10 years. You like, no, that's my car. She like, sell it. Hate BMW. I'm a Mercedes girl. Would you do it? You had that BMW way before her.
You should be a comedian. You're funny.
There's no connection whatsoever to the analogy.
Can we move on?
Can I ask a question that's pretty...
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, if you have an OnlyFans, right? And, you know, you meet a guy that's successful, he takes care of you, he respects you, he takes you on trips, he spoils you, and it's getting serious and he wants to commit to you fully and vice versa. But wants you to delete the OnlyFans, you're telling me that you would give up all of that and that life and that love and that connection because you want to keep making 5 to 20K a month on a platform that's not going to last forever.
Not
okay,
telling
so
you
what
that.
the relationship
Stop. Raise a hand.
Yeah.
Who would give up the OnlyFans? Raise a hands.
I don't have.
Put your hand down.
I would.
I will.
I'll delete everything.
Okay.
You started off by asking if
So hold on. It looks to me like only 2 girls wouldn't give it up. You 2 wouldn't give it up?
3.
No, I wouldn't give it up.
You wouldn't give it up? Okay. 3. Who's the third?
Her, and her.
Wait, 1.
Oh, you did?
Not
No,
necessarily. No.
Okay. So you 2 would not give it up. Okay. All right. Why wouldn't you give it up?
Because men, I mean, people change their mind all the time. How am I supposed to know that if I stop making money, this man is going to be with me forever? Like, what am I going to do after that if he leaves me?
Who do you think initiates more breakups, men or women?
I don't know. It depends.
How many times have you been broken up with in your life?
Every time. It's funny. I usually do the breaking up.
Thank you for proving my point.
There you go. Oh, look at that.
That's my point. How many times have you a guy broken up with you? Once? Twice maybe?
0.
Every
0?
time.
I don't recall a man breaking up with me.
There you
Exactly.
go. Now, how many times have you broken up with men?
Quite often.
Okay, so wouldn't it be fair to say that that's an unrealistic fear you have? And men can't believe you?
I mean, it is a fear.
But that doesn't mean, just because you fear it doesn't mean it's real.
That's true.
People believe in ghosts or monsters or the boogeyman, but it's not real, right? Fear is like a concept. Fear is like a concept in your head.
It's a false.
So it's a false sense of fear for something that doesn't exist. So would you really give it up then? I mean, so I'm just arguing, not arguing, excuse me, asking you. So you would not give it up, even though realistically the guy probably won't leave you, because you're saying if I give it up, he could still leave me.
I probably wouldn't give it up.
Damn.
I like to be independent.
So
just in case. I just like to have that just in case.
So let me do the math here real quick. So on one side, you wouldn't give it up because you're worried that he would leave you, but on the other side, he's definitely gonna leave you, and you'd rather go. Like, you see the math here? How it's not added up? One side is a definite he's leaving you. The other side is probably not gonna leave you. Yet you're gonna stick to the side where he definitely will leave you.
Be secure within yourself. Like,
right. I guess I am.
What do you mean be secure?
Like, have some confidence that it's gonna work out. If you constantly like, it's not gonna work out, you're not gonna be together, gonna leave me.
Girl.
Yeah, you're just gonna manifest that into
can't go
existence.
People
Mhm.
change
Like,
all the
that's-
time.
there's-
Like, I'm
yeah,
gonna
but
change,
sometimes-
she's gonna change.
There's
She
no
might decide he
there's
doesn't
no
want me.
manifestation though, because the
I
guy's
might
telling
decide I
her,
don't want him.
drop the OnlyFans or you're single. There's no manifestation of anything.
Security,
It's a choice.
like,
Drop
if you're
the
secure within
OnlyFans
your
or I'm
relationship,
single.
I'm talking about security. Like if you're secure within your relationship and you know your relationship's secure, let's
Yeah.
talk in that aspect then.
Okay.
Like, that I would think. I don't know. I feel like if you're secure within your relationship, then you don't have to worry about what if they leave me and I have to be independent.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course you got to be secure in a relationship. But what I'm saying is that women have this crazy fear that men are going to leave them a lot of times, and what I'm saying is that that's just not common.
Another thing
How many times has a guy broken up with you in your lifetime?
They don't necessarily leave me, but they do cheat to the point where we need to be
Right.
broken
Okay,
up.
hold on.
Right.
How many times has a guy
Or
said,
something.
"I'm breaking up with you" in your life?
We're done. No more. Yeah.
Oh, I can't even think of a time.
cheating
Now, how many
breaking up?
times have you broken up with a guy?
I don't know.
Can't make this
a
shit up,
lot.
people.
But the
Can I
reasons
mention
of
something
why
that
we're
I
breaking up
wasn't
with
the
the
one that needed to be
guy is
broken up with?
because
Can I mention something
The
that didn't
point
make
is,
sense?
that you see, but here's the thing: he went out, fucked another girl, right, and still didn't want to break up with you. That speaks volumes.
Wow.
W.
who
Let
wants,
that sink in for a second.
who wants
If
to
you fucked
unloyal?
another guy, right, that means you're done with him.
That
But
doesn't
he
make
fucked
any
another
sense.
girl, but he came back to you.
Who wants an
Where's your
unloyal
point?
nigga? Like,
The
what?
point is that
Like
men
what?
don't initiate breakups even in the face of infidelity.
Yeah.
Regardless
But
of
who
all
wants
that.
an ending? Like, what?
Wait, no, I feel like if you don't want to be in the girl,
Wait, stop.
Okay, ladies, let's go back here so you guys understand my point here. She said, "I'm not dropping the OnlyFans because I don't know if he's gonna stick around." Correct? So she has a fear of the guy breaking up with her. I respond, that's an illogical fear because men rarely initiate breakups. How many times have you been broken up in your life? She said 0. I said, that's my point. Then I asked you, Sam, and you're like, well, just be secure in your relationship. Then I responded, cool, but realistically speaking, are men gonna break up with you? Then I asked you, how many times have you been broken up with? You said, never, but men go ahead and cheat, which leads to breaking up. My response to that was, even when a man steps out and fucks another girl, he still comes back to you.
We
Now,
do
let's
too.
So you
stop,
think, like, all
stop
men are secure?
interrupting. My point is that if you went and fucked another guy, the relationship's over. He went and fucked another girl, but the relationship wasn't over. It proves my point even further. Even with infidelity, men don't leave women.
So men can choose to cheat
Just a minute.
and continue the relationship.
It's different for men
Sex
and women.
is different for men
Sex
and women.
for men and women is so different.
I'm gonna continue
Says
if you let me.
who? Says who?
Sex for women is emotional compared.
Go ahead.
Hold
Sex
on,
for
hold on.
some women is
Hold on.
emotional.
I actually want to run back what you said.
Go ahead.
Cool.
I'm
Okay.
I could fuck a nigga
So,
and not
hold
get
on.
tied to
One
him.
second.
That's just a.
Hold
Right.
on. You said, cool, you dropped the OnlyFans. Now he breaks up with you, and now what are you going to do? He said you can't have an OnlyFans. He didn't say you can't have a job.
I do have a job.
Right, cool.
No,
that's
she
what I'm
said-
saying.
No.
That's true. He said you can't have
example.
an OnlyFans. He didn't say you can't have a job. So just drop your OnlyFans and go work a regular job if that's what you're worried about. If you really love the man, you're going to drop the OnlyFans and go get a regular job.
If I
Damn.
love the man and he loves me, why should I have to drop anything?
It's a sense of respect for him. Like he knows that other people can pay $9.99 to see what he's seeing every night.
Okay.
Facts.
So
That's a good
Not
point.
the
It's
$9.99.
disrespectful.
That was
That's a
good.
very good point.
It's just the point that is disrespectful.
he knew he was
Okay,
doing
so
it.
man.
how do you respond to that?
It's disrespectful for the man to know that I have an OnlyFans, but it's not disrespectful with me to know that he cheated on me and potentially.
It's
But
but
it's
it's so different.
It's so different.
different.
How?
Because
Sorry, go ahead.
You're saying because it's emotional, it's not emotional for every woman.
is.
sex for
keep it
women is
every woman.
emotional
Okay,
compared to men.
can we address her question though? Forget the cheating. She's just saying if your man says to you, "Hey, drop the OnlyFans. I'm gonna take care of you." Just saying, just get a job if you're worried
Your
about.
problem is the
her.
financial. Your problem is not your OnlyFans. You said your problem is the financial. You said if he leaves you, now how are you going to make money? Your problem is financially, not your OnlyFans.
How'd you respond to that?
Being somebody that has a normal job and an OnlyFans. If I was to, both of them are choices that I make. I'm about to say the man could say, drop both of your jobs. I will take care of you. And I just feel like the man shouldn't have any control over my life. If he loves me, he he should be able to respect anything
He
that
didn't
I
say
do.
drop both your jobs. He said drop
Only
your
one.
only.
Yeah, dropping both
OnlyFans.
wasn't the argument. My
No.
statement
He
that
don't
led
care
into
that you're a
this.
kindergarten teacher. He cares that you got an OnlyFans. He doesn't like that.
Well, it ain't my fault. He liked me when I had an OnlyFans, and now that he
But now
loves
he wants to
me,
marry
he wants
you.
me to stop.
Now he wants to marry
And
you.
now he wants to marry me.
exclusivity. Now he wants to be the only one looking at your pussy. Now he wants to be the only one looking at your
See, but-
titties. I feel like you should have a sense of respect right back to it. Because do you want people looking at his dick?
So are we just doing this just for the sense of respect? Like, oh my
The sense of
God, I
respect,
want to be the only one
That's
with
what
you.
a
You're gonna
relationship.
I mean, like, is that what a
like,
relationship is only
Well,
about for you guys?
Didn't you?
But it's a big factor, like respect for your
I just
partner.
want
is a
you to
big
be with
factor.
me and love me, right?
And respect me.
and respect me the same way I'm gonna respect you right back.
But he got with you with the OnlyFans.
cool.
But now
he
he's
thought
taking
it was
you
cool, but now
serious.
he wants you for real.
So he didn't take you serious.
So he
before?
didn't want you for
No,
real
'cause
when
you
he
guys
got with
babes
you in
can
the
know each
beginning.
other.
You don't just
going on
jump
dates
into
is
it.
not getting married. Going on
Yeah.
dates and getting to know someone is not committing to someone. So if you can't respect a man enough that's gonna take care of you
So you're gonna stop
to
your
delete
income.
an OnlyFans,
So you're gonna stop
Get
your
a regular
income.
job.
So then to pay.
job.
So he can pay your
Yeah.
bills.
Aren't you an entrepreneur? You make
She's
money in
forever
other ways.
single, man.
Yeah, and I'm always.
Here's the
yeah.
thing. Like this is the thing
I've done it
that I've
before.
realized from this situation. It's not that you guys want independence. It's that you guys just want to be able to do what you want, not have a man control
You want
you,
attention.
or have a man,
Financial freedom.
or have a man be able to be involved in that situation, even in the face of conflicting information on your fear. A guy might leave me. I'd lose my independence. Blah blah blah. Even though statistically speaking, men don't leave women, even when they cheat, because girls bring that up. Like, oh, he cheated. He's still not gonna leave you though. But if a woman cheats on a man, she definitely gonna leave him. So it's not the same.
I think it's just
And
like
it's
a
all
programming too. I think when women say, modern women say that they don't want a man to lead, I think that they're just, I'm sorry, it's nothing personal, but you know, as a woman in an American modern society, we are programmed to an extent. And I was programmed for a long time. Like, you know, I was making racks, dancing, and I was an independent woman, but I don't want that anymore. And God brought me to like, naturally we want a man to lead, and if you say that you don't want a man to control your life, I think you just have probably like, and I have daddy issues too, you know. I think that it just goes back to the root cause of like natural women do want a man to lead. They do. They're just brainwashed and programmed. It's just like a survival thing.
I
you
do
know?
want a man to lead, but not my financial endeavors. No, I don't.
Well, if a man could take care of you and you could just
He can lead, and I bring money to the table.
so
but
you want to
no.
go out in the world and fight demons for money when your man is saying, I will take care of you, you just stay at home, cater to me, cater to the children, cater to the house and the food.
No.
that's
You
not
would
even
wanna
what
go
he's
out and
saying.
work.
Are you saying
Yes.
it's programmed?
Saying that you don't
That's
want
Yes.
not even what he's
I'm
saying.
Okay.
I want to own my own
That's-
saying that you
that's
don't
fine.
want a man to control you. I
Look,
think
you
is
want
a
to make your own
program.
money and be successful. Cool.
Not my own money, money for the house, the money for the table.
Okay, you
But
still
he's
want
gonna
you
do
want to
that.
go out and be able to earn. Here's my
But
question
we
for you
talking
then.
about OnlyFans.
Here's the real thing. Are you comfortable with potentially not finding a mate since that's what you're prioritizing?
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans and dancing and all this other
Being
stuff.
a CEO,
Since you're
independent woman.
prioritizing
Yeah,
that
I mean,
acquisition
I
of
feel
money.
like even if I was like a daycare owner, like not an OnlyFans worker, and he tell me, "Hey, I want you to be at home more. I want you to be a stay-at-home mom, and I'm making $100,000 a year
Uh-huh.
being a daycare worker,
Okay.
and I'm helping out. Why would I want to quit my job so
Okay.
we can live under
Okay.
the means that we did before?"
Look. You're welcome to your decisions and what you want to make in life. But I'm saying is that, are you okay with the consequence that as you become more successful, as you continue to age and get into your 30s, your chances of finding a man are going to come down? Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. Then that's.
Oh,
I mean, that just tells me that men are a little bit insecure. They want to be the leader all the time. They want to
It's
be the
natural
breadwinner.
for men to
Okay. Let me ask you a
That's
question.
fine that
Hold
it
on.
might be natural,
Masculinity.
but
Men are
hey,
insecure because they want to be leaders. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Do you want a man that's taller than you?
That's taller than me.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Would you prefer a man that's taller than you?
I don't care.
You don't care. You'll date a
No.
guy your height.
Yeah.
No.
If he shows
Shorter
me
than you.
love,
How tall are you?
Are you? Will you,
I'm 5'4". I'm
will you
average.
date a man
She's
that's,
tall.
would
She's
you date a
tall.
man that's 5'2" then?
I'm
I've
5'2".
dated a man that was my height. I don't care.
Where
I'm about
is
to
he?
say I'm not shallow. I don't care about shit like that.
Okay.
I care about how the man actually treats
All right. Cool.
me.
Do you want a man that's smarter than you?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Would
I
you?
do.
Do you want a man that's stronger than you?
Yes.
It doesn't matter. I don't care.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you want a man that makes more money than you?
Yes.
Please let her answer.
That makes more money than me. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So what if I said that you're stupid, weak, and broke because you want a man that's better than you in all these attributes? How do I sound?
Like an asshole.
Fantastic. You sound like an asshole for saying men are insecure for wanting younger women.
Bam.
What?
What?
You said
Like
that.
what?
You said
What?
that.
How was was that to say?
It's-
You said that.
Hold on, ladies. It's called logic. Okay, it's not insecure. It's about men have preferences and women have preferences. The difference is my preferences get shit on as a man. Your preferences, no one bats an eye. I'm not attacking you or calling you insecure for wanting a man that's better than you. That's just what you want.
Because I said that a man is insecure because he wants to be in control.
No, I'm not mad about that. I said I'm just using your logic against you, and when I used it, you said that was stupid. And then I said that's exactly how you sound about a man wanting to be a leader or wanting younger women, whatever it may be.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Okay, so you got it.
But
So you can't.
It's a little weak.
The argument is.
It's a little weak.
The argument, the argument is you can't call someone insecure for inherent preferences. Women want tall men that make money that are successful. I would be stupid to say women are short idiots that can't make their own money. They just want that as a preference. Men want young, beautiful girls that are impressionable. They're not stupid or insecure for wanting that. It's preference.
Yeah.
It's biologically hardwired in us. Why is it okay for you to say my preferences are insecure when I say your preferences are insecure? I sound stupid. Exactly.
Baby shark dude.
Like, I'm just saying, like, the logic isn't adding up.
I ain't quitting my OnlyFans for no nigga.
Yeah,
I'm not quitting shit for a
single
nigga. If
forever.
the man can't
That's cool.
I'm
If
saying
he
don't
don't
want to
wanna
be with me for what I'm doing in my particular life, then I feel as though he's insecure and he should get with a woman that he can tolerate.
Well, that's an incorrect feeling to feel like he's insecure.
My
'cause his
feelings are
preference.
incorrect. When did feelings become incorrect? A feeling is a feeling. Anybody can feel however they want to feel.
Jesus Christ, you teach kids?
It's not a
But you'll
feeling,
never
it's a
attract
choice.
high value
No, no,
men
no.
with that mentality.
But
Yes, you would.
He's saying
No,
No,
you
you
will
won't.
not.
It's
And
not
you
about-
about
it's
you
not
that
about that.
attracts high
Put
value
it,
men.
put it this way: you don't prioritize you're not prioritizing your relationship
Yeah.
if you think you don't need. I'm sorry, you're not
Yeah.
prioritizing.
Are you in a relationship?
No.
That's
Are you in a
neither
relationship?
concern.
None of
Because
them.
Where are
wanna
y'all
high
high value men
mothers.
at? Tell me.
And my behaviors will attract the high value
Hold on,
man.
hold on, hold on.
But where are they? If you
Hold
will
on.
attract it, where are
Hold on.
they?
Okay, I've been following
Just
one
so
that I
you know.
mentioned.
Where are they?
Just so
Because
you
I
know.
made the choice, right? The same way when you don't want to leave your OnlyFans for the man, that's a choice,
Girl,
right?
you take care of your man.
Hold on,
You
girl.
said you was
While
paying
I'm
his
talking
bills
on
and
the mic right
everything.
now,
I
so
can't
you're
listen
gonna
to her.
wait.
I
Cool.
can't listen to you.
So don't listen. Close your ears. Take the headphones off. Go ahead.
They're closed.
Cool. So it's a choice. You deciding to pick your OnlyFans over your relationship is your choice. The same way right now, I'm single by choice. It's
I'm
my
single
choice
by
to be
choice
single.
as well. Now, I wouldn't take care of a man, but if a man shows me, certain aspects of a real relationship, then perhaps I would be willing to delete my OnlyFans. Perhaps.
So we just had a 10-minute argument for no reason.
For no reason.
I like to play devil's advocate,
Jesus Christ.
and there's two sides to every story.
So you're making an argument for something that you don't even really believe
She said
in.
perhaps.
Perhaps.
So
Yeah,
she changed her tune.
perhaps.
Before it's like, I'm not
It's
changing it because-
subjective.
It was
It's
like a-
subjective.
Subjective.
A
And
feeling is a feeling. A feeling is a feeling. A feeling is not a fact. People's feelings change every second of every day.
you teach
Do they
kids?
not?
What is up with the girls
I
and like
absolutely teach
their
kids
attachment to OnlyFans?
and children.
There's gotta be some like root
Seriously.
cause to like it's.
Because they
There's
don't want to feel
something-
controlled.
If it's their income, that's their
But
income.
why is it OnlyFans? Like why is this? I think we're
Because
just
it
living
makes
a
a lot of
godless
money.
society.
You
It's
can make
easy
a
money.
YouTube
I
channel.
mean, you can make $10 an
learn a
hour,
skill.
or you can
server,
have an
tips
OnlyFans.
out there.
Like,
easy.
It's not
Putting your
OnlyFans.
pussy
Trust
out
me,
there,
I
that's
don't want to
easy?
agree with Myron, but he's right. It's not about OnlyFans. It's us
right.
wanting to do what we want to do.
she's saying, is it easy though?
And if you don't want to be a wife, then that's not what you want to do. Then don't pretend like that's what you want to do. Don't be like, oh, I want a husband and I want this.
Yeah.
Then say that you want to be on OnlyFans. You want to be for the streets. You want to do that. Like you want to like get attention from women, from men rather.
Let me ask you a question for you. You said you're a teacher, right? I'm assuming there's like a dress code at your job to a degree.
Absolutely.
Are there rules and regulations that you have to follow to continue to be employed by the school district?
Absolutely.
Are there standards of procedures that you have to teach certain curriculum, etc.?
Absolutely.
Okay, so there's a bunch of rules that you have to follow, right?
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. Why are you more willing to sell the whim to a school district that doesn't really give a fuck about you, but you won't do it for a man that will take care of you and serve you as a man?
First of all,
Hold on, stop. Because you have an
Stop.
issue with authority when it comes from a man, but you don't have an issue with authority when it comes from your establishment that you work for.
That's not true. I haven't even stated that.
I have an issue with working for an establishment that tells me that I have to be this, and this every single
It's your
day.
uniform.
Look, let me just make this very clear for you ladies. When you meet a man, right, that has a shit together, that's attractive.
I didn't even finish answering the question. You asked a very good question, but I didn't get to answer it.
Go ahead.
You know, being a teacher, they tell you you have to do this, that, and this. You have to be like a model citizen, like literally. And you have to give up your sexuality and everything. And I feel as though that's not fair. I don't. And so I do
Stop
that.
real quick. You said it's not fair. Did we not just go over and spend about 45 minutes talking about female privilege? Is that fair? Not right?
It's unfair to you because you're a man.
But that's life. There's certain benefits that we get and you get, right? So would it be fair to say that since you enjoy a bunch of other benefits, there's going to be other situations where you won't? Life isn't fair, right?
Life isn't fair.
Okay. So go ahead, continue. Just want to make that very clear that, like, see, here's the problem. You never complained about pretty privilege because it benefits you. But now that we're talking about adhering to certain codes and regulations, it's not fair all of a sudden.
It's not fair.
Are we willing to take
But that's
accountability for like our family dynamics and like our father wounds and mother wounds that may perpetuate like?
All right, so,
I think she might have
finish your
daddy
point.
issues.
Go ahead,
Like,
finish your point about what you're saying. So it's not fair. What else?
It's not fair.
She got her daddy. I could tell.
Right, I do have my daddy.
tell.
My
She got
daddy was a
hers.
strong figure in my life.
Okay.
And
But going back, again, I'm asking you, why are you okay with following the norms and the rules and the regulations from the school district, but you won't do it from a man?
Because they ain't paying us.
He is paying you.
I mean, that's a good point.
No, he is paying you.
I'm about to say I get paid from the school. I get a paycheck every single, every 2 weeks.
That's fine, but it's not secured to the point where you're going to get a family, you're going to get the security, you're going to get the provisioning.
Neither is
love.
dating men.
Yeah.
You absolutely can. If you meet a man that has these things in place, he's going to want something in return. He's asking for something simple, like you turn off your OnlyFans. So you're willing to follow all these codes and regulations to be restricted
But
from
I've
the
dated
school,
men
but you won't do it with
prior
your
to
man.
having an OnlyFans, and they were not serious. They were not on the things that I was on.
See, this is my point. When you meet a man, especially an attractive man, it's like working for a company. Guys that are higher status, higher value, have requirements of their woman, okay? If you want to work at a prestigious law firm or at a prestigious school, you have to apply with all the other applicants that want to get that job.
That's true.
I don't know why women think that they shouldn't have to change or adhere to a man's programming, but you guys will gladly do that for a job and do everything else required for that job. But you'll submit to a business, but you won't submit to your man. Doesn't make sense to me.
I didn't.
I'm
But
just
what I'm
saying
telling you
To
is,
her
Okay.
specifically.
what I'm telling you is, there is a period in my life where I have dated men. I wanted it to be serious. My main goal was to have a family, to be a stay-at-home mom, to be a teacher at home, basically. And the men were not about that. It's like a dice game.
Who picks the man?
What?
Who picks the man?
I picked the man, of course.
Yeah, so
it wouldn't be fair to say that you didn't pick
The right
marriage-minded
man?
yeah, right
Yeah.
man, yeah. Facts.
Well, yeah, but
There you go.
You picked
Can we
wrong.
go back to the question that you asked before when we stopped right here? Because we didn't all get to answer it.
I
Do you
don't even
remember?
care.
It like stopped. Right
Yeah.
If the
Yes, the question was before, given all the opportunities that women have nowadays with pretty privilege, which we went over in excruciating detail, money, the ability to get certain opportunities, all this other crap, because you're a female, should men protect their women from all those opportunities to limit their relationship?
I said.
You said you're not going to change. I remember you saying
No,
that.
I said no, because if you met her in that light, you fell in love with her in that light.
Next person.
All right, so she should just continue to do
who
what she
said
was
next
doing.
person?
Me.
Why you being disrespectful? Why y'all being disrespectful?
I'm not being disrespectful. You already answered, and I actually want to get around. It's 1 a.m.
Say next person.
Okay, well, y'all can go. Don't interrupt me.
Next person.
Okay. I'll let everybody talk. It always turns into an argument, but she's just trying to express how she feels.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm over it.
It's nothing personal. It's business.
All right,
Ladies.
before we
business.
continue on with this question, was there anything else anyone wanted to say about submission to a business versus a man or anything else like that?
I did.
Okay,
want to
I'll get to
answer.
you then, but before...
What business?
A job.
Okay.
What job?
Being a
Never mind.
teacher.
Hey,
Okay.
wait,
y'all,
sorry,
if
Martin.
y'all don't want to talk,
Sorry,
y'all
Chris.
go.
Ladies,
For real.
please show respect on the